I need you to repeat after me.
He's hanging in there.
My name is Clarence, and I'm a Trump mushroom gobbler. Can you please repeat that after me?
Please. I wish that Democratic MAGA guy would call in more often. I stopped what I'm doing.
Is he a different name today? You're faking your name? Really?
This is Clarence. My name is Clarence.
You know, they name a lot of sales after you. Clarence sales.
I mean, if you were funny, then I would be laughing. But go ahead and get to the reason why you called in. Whatever you call your name is irrelevant.
2 points, but you always cut me off before I can get my 2 points out. Real quick.
Because
it's our show.
Well, it's not just that. It's when you say something that not opinion. We can disagree.
Say something sensible.
We
won't cut you off.
If you say something that is not accurate, for example, Clarence, if you misquote me, or you say something that is not factually accurate, then I am going to interject. Now, if you just have an opinion, that's okay. So go ahead and let's give this a shot. Don't make 2 points at the same time. I'll allow you to give
number one.
Point number one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Trump going out and calling, a female reporter names, it's terrible. Just as bad as a guy at a radio talk show telling all his listeners to harass a girl in high school.
Okay, so first of all, Clarence. Okay, so Clarence, now I'm going to respond to what you just said. First of all, number one, you're comparing the president of the United States and the leader of the free world to a guy who does a radio show, which is idiotic. That's point number one. Point number two, what this moron is referring to is DEI Kai Trump, who played in an LPGA event. And it is not considered harassment to go in there with a sign. There are signs at sporting events all the time. I also said that they can yell on her backswing. So now let me ask Clarence a question. Clarence, do you think it's illegal for somebody to make a noise at a sporting event? Or would you consider that a crime? Because let's be very clear, harassment is a crime. You can be convicted in a court of law. So I want you to be very specific now.
He may not know that.
No, I know he doesn't know that. No. But hold on. Just hear me out before you respond, and I promise you I will give you a chance to respond. I want to be very clear to the people listening. What I called on are for people to go to that LPGA event and hold up a sign with no expletives, just to hold up a sign, whether that be DEI Kai or whatever. And I also said yell on her backswing. Are any of those two things, and those are the only two things I told them to do, against the law? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
You're not allowed to do that at any golf
Not true. I didn't. Clarence, I didn't ask you if you weren't.
That's why he gets cut off.
Clarence, the question wasn't whether it was against LPGA Tour rules. That's what you're referring to. I didn't ask you that. You said harassment. Harassment is against the law. I'm going to repeat my question again, and the question doesn't have to do with LPGA Tour rules. Is it against the law for me to call upon, or for someone to go into an LPGA event with a sign or yelling on their backswing? Is that against the law? Yes or no?
You know what? I'm going to defer to Leonard. Leonard is an officer.
It's not illegal, and you don't have to defer to me. You're the one who called into the show.
You're allowed to yell.
It sounds to me like Clarence has been thinking about this for a long time, and he comes with this question where it's a gotcha moment, and he's trying to box you in. And I wish he would come. I wish he would come with a legit question.
So Clarence, wait, hold on. There's no but. I need you to listen now. No, I need you to listen now because Leonard just gave you the answer. The answer is no. So now I need to educate you.
So then it's
no. I need you to listen. It's not against the law. Correct. You're wrong. Okay. Harassment. Hold on. You're not moving.
Needs to go back to school.
You're not going to move the goalpost. You called it harassment. Is it harassment when somebody yells at LeBron James when he's shooting a free throw? Yes or no?
Different sport.
Okay. No. Just because it's a different. The answer is no. It doesn't. Harassment is not defined by which sport you are at. Harassment is defined by harassment. The answer is no. The NBA allows people to yell at the players. It's not against the law. The NBA allows it. The LPGA Tour are allowed to kick you out for yelling. It's not because harassment. Harassment is against the law. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's incitement of violence when the president of the United States, which by the way, you're comparing to a radio host like me, which makes you an idiot, but the president of the United States, it's calling on Democrats death.
That's a dog whistle, Brian.
Okay?
They know what he's saying when he says that.
Correct.
They understand.
Clarence is comparing the president of the United States calling on. Oh, will you be quiet and let me finish? You absolutely are. So be quiet.
On Air Force One, interviewing a professional news person.
Yeah.
Comparing that to you.
By the way, the president,
high school.
Even Numchuck is laughing, okay, at you, and Numchuck doesn't laugh.
I mean, Numchuck can't. He's cracking up over there.
Sounds so stupid, Clarence, that even Numchuck is laughing at you.
Let me give you my other point.
Oh yeah, that you might have.
You said laptop overheating?
Yeah, I think you're self-destructing. Okay, please don't harass me with your second point. Please don't harass me.
Okay, I haven't heard you comment yet on Jasmine Crockett came out on CNN last night. And
Here he goes again.
Yeah, you know what, Clarence? I'll take that because she explained. What she said was that she said a Jeffrey Epstein that was a donor. She didn't say the Jeffrey Epstein. She didn't talk about the sexual nature. She didn't make it salacious. She said that someone, and she only had 20 minutes to prepare because there was a debate that was going on, and she did her best. She looked up on Google, on the FEC, and you can go on the FEC website, and you can see that there was a Jeffrey Epstein that gave money. So, she gave a full explanation, but you want to call in with your tricky questions when you don't know what you're talking about.
So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do you a favor today, okay? And I'm going to try to forgive you, but I need you to do a favor for me. Can you do this for me, Clarence? Can you do this?
I can.
Okay, thank you, Clarence. I appreciate you being a good sport, even though we just destroyed you. Clarence, I need you to repeat after me.
He's hanging in there.
My name is Clarence, and I'm a Trump mushroom gobbler. Can you please repeat that after me?
Please.
And then I'll
make tonight's clips.
And that, Clarence, let me be clear. All is forgiven. Okay, all is forgiven, and you can call in and say you're the most popular caller. I really don't care. Can you please say that for me to end this call to make us all very happy?
That's a rough one.
You want to be in the clip later, don't
Clarence, you have an opportunity to be a hero. Clarence, you can be a hero right now on PTL.
You could be in a clip.
Yeah. We can forget all the stupid things you said. Please say that. This is your chance to shine, Clarence.
Clip, we promise.
Clarence, this is your moment to shine.
Even he's laughing.
Clarence, this is your moment to shine. Really, it's your moment to shine. Come on. Come on, Clarence, do it. You don't even have to say Democrat MAGA. You could just say Clarence. Go ahead.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Oh, that's a different guy anyway.
Okay, good. So go ahead. Go ahead. You sound like
overheating. I'll call you back tomorrow and do it.
That was a good clip.
Fine.
That was pretty good.
Fair enough. That was funny.
Phone's overheating. That's good.
Even though he didn't do it. All right, I'll say from Clarence, you're a Trump mushroom gobbler. But we appreciate you trying to compare me to the president of the United States and me talking about DEI Kai Trump. Oh, by the way, DEI Kai finished dead last in that LPGA Tour event because she sucks. That's why. And there are 70 other junior golfers that would have been better than her. Did I tell you that Chachi was going after me on social media? Charles in Charge, Scott Baio.
Really?
Yeah, I called her DEI Kai.
That means you're getting to him.
Chachi was going after me. Can you believe that? All right, thank you, Trump Gobbler. 702-221-7283. Let's go to Scott. Scott is next up on PTL. What's up, Scott?
I'm doing good. In case I don't get to say it, happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Oh, you too, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah, what incenses me the most is that they can say whatever they want. And, like, if I really told you what I thought of Donald Trump, I could probably get in legal trouble. Like, I can't stand him.
I understand.
Not if it's your opinion.
I know, but if I told you what I think should happen to him,
well,
I can't say that he should
you can't have any violence or political. Yeah. You can't suggest that.
I can't really speak my mind on that. And, another thing I don't like is, like, all these people they dig their head out of their butt, and I'm supposed to forgive them, like Liz Cheney, Dick Cheney, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, but those days are coming to an end.
All right, but hold on. I want to say this on this day, and you guys can disagree with me. You can tell me, but I didn't agree with Dick Cheney on a lot of different issues. I thought he was a terrible vice president. Today is a day that not we, but whether you choose to or not, but there was a ceremony for Dick Cheney, and there were plenty of Democrats there. There were plenty of Republicans there. Liz Cheney and her family are obviously grieving the loss of her father. Right. I repeat, was not a Dick Cheney fan. However, I will appreciate the fact that before he died, he was on the right side of history, and he did vote for Kamala Harris. So I am going to give him credit for that.
He said Donald Trump would destroy the country if he was
elected. He was right.
He did say that.
Kudos for him, because he had 1 or 2 or 3 good things he did at the end. I'm going to take the rest of his life before that, and I'm going to include that.
Yeah, he was a pretty fierce Republican, pretty far to the right, pretty stoic.
When I die, I'll meet him in hell.
Well, listen, I can't speak to you, sir, but I will say this.
Wow.
I was not a Dick Cheney fan. I thought he was a horrendous vice president. I thought he was the main reason why we went to war in Iraq, ill-advised war.
He did like wars.
I'm not a defender of Dick Cheney. All I'm simply saying is I do feel for Liz Cheney and his family. Today is a day where they honored him in Washington, D.C. I was not a Dick Cheney fan, but there's a lot worse people right now in D.C. I'll say that.
Donald Trump and J.D. Vance were not invited.
Yep.
Because I had a couple of people text me and say, how come Trump's not there? And they said he was not invited. And they also made it clear that they were not invited.
Listen, I have a lot more respect for John McCain, but it reminded me a little bit of the John McCain funeral, and that Obama was there, and Democrats were there, and Republicans were there, and they were getting along, and no huge MAGAs were there, at least from what I saw.
Kamala Harris was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
She stayed to herself the whole time.
Which is fine, but the fact that she was there shows class, and I do appreciate that.